So, something to watch out for. No decent cover anywhere, because, you know, the game's a dick. Sniper is in a decent spot, I would think. So, let's get Simon forward. He's our heavy gunner, so... Hello, what do we have? Well, at least I went into heavy cover there, so that's good. They're both in not so heavy cover, which is actually good news for us, but my sniper is useless, so I'm going to have to push him forward so he can actually shoot something. Alright, what options do I have here? Well, getting into grenade range is not really going to be a possibility. I'm pretty sure I can't hit them from there. They are in light cover, which is good news. So the best option would be to actually sit here and wait for them. I'm going to switch to the pistol because the shotgun's never going to hit from there. And then see if they try and dash forward. They'll probably just take pot shots at Simon, but... Oh, there we go. And take a shot. That's probably not hitting. Didn't think so. So he's now behind heavy cover, but he's also in explosive range, so that's not too big a deal. Yep, you can't hit Simon, not from there. What do you plan on doing? He's also going to take a... Is that going to be a mind merge? Nope. Shot Simon. Alright. That's fine. Oh, look, you accidentally demolished the cover of your friend. You are the worst sectoid, buddy. Wow. You suck at this. Okay. Well, that's you dead. Oh, do you know what I can do again? I can shoot again, because Simon's actually a maniac. Oh, what a machine. Thank you. There you go. God, Simon is the MVP all years. Jeez. Alright, since we're not going to be moving forward at a great pace, I'm going to put him on Overwatch. The chance of hitting with a sniper rifle on Overwatch are pretty low, considering that I don't have the skills for it, but it's better than nothing, because if someone pops out at me, then we do want to be aware of that and ready to deal with it. Need to move forward. Lewis and the shotguns. Moving into heavy cover would be smart. Although, be warned, if I spawn the outsider here and I'm in heavy cover, it probably won't matter that much. Oh, good. So we're going to deal with the sectoids before the outsider spawns. This is actually an ideal scenario. Take the shot, take the shot, take the shot. Miss the shot because she misses all the shots. Ah. As long as I don't move, the outsider shouldn't actually spawn. Basically, if you move it a line of sight of this area here, an enemy called the outsider will pop up. You have to kill him eventually, but the last thing you want to be doing is spawning him plus the sectoids, because that means that things start to get a little bit hairy. Could grenade it, and grenading actually would be a great option here. So, let's demolish that cover. That's a guaranteed kill, because grenades never miss, for whatever reason, although rockets can. Our sniper is going to prove to be absolutely useless this entire time. Unsurprisingly, because they tend to be. I think early game snipers are just not that helpful. Yeah. I want to try and get him into a firing position, but there just flat out isn't one. So I'm just going to move him over here out of the way. Alright, well, Brindley could go forward, but he will spawn the outsider if that happens, so, and he may just die immediately, so it's probably not the best of ideas. I'm thinking here should still be in cover for most. Switch to the pistol. Chances are we're not going to be taking a good shot anytime soon. What are we getting? Is he going to come out? No, he's not coming out. He's a stinking, sniveling coward. Alright. Well, we may be able to wait for him. What would be a good idea is if I were able to get into heavy cover around here and maybe now trigger the outsider, but there is no heavy cover. Although what I can do is trigger the outsider and then run away. As you can see. So hopefully he comes out and gets shot. That's the ideal scenario. What's most likely going to happen is he's just going to blow all my guys away, because they tend to be, and there's still a sectoid there. We are aware of that. Alright, so let's dash back into cover. See if we can draw them out. Come on. Did you hear something? Is this how it's going to be? I can see this is probably how it's going to be. You can hunger down over there. Overwatch. Overwatch. Come on. Out you come. Anytime now. Seriously? Alright. Fine. Well, what's the best way to flank this? Let's reload the guns before we even go in there. Make sure we're ready for this.
Ready to engage.
One last turn to see if he decides to come out. Probably not. Nope, they're being douchebags about it. Alright. Fine, we'll have to go in. First, we will send in... You know what? Might actually smoke grenade that area.
Smoke out.
There we go. Then I can go around the corner. Sniper's ready. Dashing into position is totally an option. Uh-oh. It's alright. He's fine. Don't worry about him. You don't need to worry about Simon. Oh, Sectoid's taking a reaction shot too. Thankfully, he's also terrible. The smoke grenades are kind of good.
To withstand an impact like that at such a velocity, the
Good.
materials used in that vessel's hull must be at least an order of magnitude beyond any element we know of.
Alright, what's the best place to go? Well, over here, so we can come in from the side in a flanking maneuver would be a good idea. There's only 2 enemies left. There won't be any more at this stage. So he's going to sit in Overwatch. That's fine. And then he's going to take pot shots at me. There's no way you're hitting that in a million years. In heavy cover plus smoke grenade. No way. So what we're going to do, when we come for you, well, we could just blow the whole area up, but that's a console, and I really don't want to destroy that. So we're going to take a couple of shots, I think, at the outsider. I know it's 38%, but I'm confident because Simon's a complete badass and seems to hit every shot he takes. Well, close enough. Some damage is done. Alright, so we have an option here. I could tear in there and kill the outsider, but also risk dying to the sectoid. Do I have any way of killing the sectoid prior to that happening? There is no cover I can get in here, which will also allow me to shoot. I could go here, but if I muck this up, then what's probably going to happen is that... Actually, Hannah won't die, because she's got enough HP for that. Seriously? There you go. That sectoid is the worst, so I'm not too... wow! Really? That actually hit? Oh, crap. Alright, suddenly this situation got a hell of a lot worse, so... We're gonna pull back for now. Yeah, let's get back into heavy cover. Sniper is, as usual, completely freaking useless this entire time. You can go over there. Maybe he can take a shot next turn. He still doesn't have line of sight. I mean, in what universe do you not have line of sight there? Ugh. Okay, so we could tear in there and kill the outsider, but risk dying to the sectoid. I'm willing to take that risk, considering the sectoid probably doesn't do enough damage to make that happen. So we could just do a run and gun. Yeah, 36% damage from there. Alright, what's the best place to go? Well, here would still put us at least in some kind of cover. The problem is, like, the closer I get, the worse it's going to be, because the sectoid can just come around the side and shoot me. Which is less than ideal. If I screw this up, though, what will, I can guarantee will happen, is the outsider will kill him. So, we need to be very careful about how this is executed. There is no heavy cover anywhere inside here, because I don't know why. A shot from here, this would be a flanking maneuver, so we're gonna give this a shot and hope that the sectoid doesn't kill him. I mean, it's just, it makes more sense to have the outsider dead quicker. Because he's the biggest threat, and then hope that the sectoid doesn't actually kill my dude. And he doesn't, so that's gonna be GG, because Lewis is very easily gonna be able to take that shot and kill him. Kabang. There you go. Good, good. That's what we like to see. Alright, let's have a quick look at the donations, shall we? We are up to 95.13%, which would be £147,455.39. Yes, indeed. We are looking to break that barrier today. So, let's make that happen. That will be really, really great. If you don't mind, I'm going to take a short break. You're going to enjoy some music from Zircon. Please do go check out his album. That's at zirconstudios.bandcamp.com. And then I will be back with more XCOM. I'm just going to give myself a couple of minutes to get ready. What are we going to play? I think we might play Colossus. That's a really good track. Alright, folks, let us get back into the XCOMing. There are aliens to slay, and that is the way that it shall be today. And please remember to send bees! supplies to third world countries. They will be used to repel the aliens when the inevitable invasion commences, which will of course be of Mayan androids sent down on the top of meteors. It has been decreed by the great Cox Prophet. JustGiving.com/Yogscast, ladies and gentlemen. JustGiving.com/Yogscast. That's the way to go. Alright. The first injury of this run has in fact been Hannah, but that's fine. It's only the woman. It shouldn't be a problem. I'm told that they have a greater tolerance for pain, so I guess getting shot by plasma weapons isn't a problem. Ah, Simon Brick Lane. Yes, that's exactly what I hoped. That's the ideal one, I think. Alright, so what do we have? This is really, really good because we have a very quick upgrade to Shredder Rocket. So if we want to blow stuff up, which we do, then a second rocket is ideal. Brindley, we'll give him tactical sense. He does seem to be the only sensible one of the group. I don't really blame him for that. Alright. New research available. Carapace armor. So important. And also 2 UFO flight computers, which would unlock the satellite nexus. Unfortunately, we need more alien nav computers to build one. So we don't actually want to build that just yet. That is not ideal, but what we do want to do is research Carapace armor as quickly as possible to stop our guys from dying horribly. And they will. Oh, they will. So, you have to be careful. I still don't have enough engineers to actually build what I want to build, so we're going to keep going. We'll most likely be getting another abduction shortly. There we go. That is xenobiology done.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
Alright. Capturing live aliens. Super important, especially if you can get a sectoid. Reason being, if you can get a sectoid, you can get a 50% weapons credit towards researching lasers, which is quite nice. However, what is more important is the ability to not die. So getting Carapace armor as quickly as possible is a good move. It does take like a month to research it, which is less than ideal, but it does mean you get Carapace armor quicker, which means you die less quickly. So we'll go with that, and hopefully we can get a few more scientists to speed the process up.
I still can't believe Dr. Vaughn expects our troops to try to bring one of those things back here in one day.
Yes, she does. Alright, satellite will be ready in 4 days, which means we can probably throw it up over Canada, considering they're panicking.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Might want to build a few... Well, I can build another satellite. Alright, so where's the best place to put it? Well, the US is always good. We're looking at $100 a month from Canada, $180 from the United States. China and Australia are kind of a little bit panicky at the moment, so we'll go with Canada, considering it has a panic reduction bonus. That also gets an extra scientist every month, so... There we go. So that's reduced the panic state there, so there's no chance of anyone going rogue. And we're going to use the remaining cash to station 2 interceptors in North America. This will also mean hopefully we detect and shoot down more UFOs, which means we get more materials, which is super important. So we're most likely going to have an abduction in a couple of days. Aha!
From the council. Coming on screen.
So, welcome to Slingshot. This Slingshot is the DLC for this. Something is going horribly wrong out there. Slingshot is the DLC for this. And we could use a slingshot mission, or we could just do a normal mission. We're going to do a slingshot one, I think, just because people haven't seen this, most likely. Because most people didn't buy this DLC. You want to know why? Because it's really bad. It's actually terrible DLC, so it's certainly something you want to try and avoid if at all possible. But we're going to do a slingshot mission, which is a complete pain in the ass because it is utterly covered in thin men. It's really horrible. So I hope you enjoy thin men. Let's give it a shot. It does have good rewards, though, so let's kick it off.
We look forward to seeing.
There's also some stupidly derpy nonsense involving storyline here, so just bear that in mind. It is really, really bad.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
The funny thing is, they don't even add any additional voice acting here to explain what's going to happen. It's so lazy. There's this silly cutscene, which you're about to see. Totally not XCOM.
You must be my contacts. No one who fears reprisal would make an entrance like that. Not so different from killing a man. It won't take long for them to realize I'm missing.
Why would you...
Especially since I've got this thing with me.
Why would you throw away
If
your
you take
gun?
me with you, it's all yours.
There's actually a cat in there.
That's
It's been
our man.
drugged to make sure it
Looks
won't
like he's got the package.
alert the aliens.
We'll need to get him back to the extraction point in one piece. His former employers, not to mention the invaders, will be looking for him. New objective received.
Alright, so it's an escort mission, which is always wonderful. I adore escort missions in XCOM. How could you not? No, escort missions are actually horrible. Really, really bad. So let's be super careful. Because last time I tried this, I actually died on turn 2, because it's a complete and total bitch. So just bear that in mind. So what's probably going to happen is we're going to have a couple of thin men drop around the place. I want to keep an eye out for them, certainly. Overwatch as much as possible. Keep this guy in cover, because, you know, he threw his gun away because he's a fucking idiot. I'll have another one over there, I think. And then next turn we'll probably see the spawn. So, where you
Sure,
going?
my boss got this thing, but he was taking offers from a variety of bidders, regardless of their intentions.
Let's make sure not to run forward. Gonna move in, we're gonna hunker down.
We've got a wave of X-rays
Incoming.
close to your location. Eyes up.
Alright, what we got?
That alien is unusually
hate thin
human
men
in
so
its
much.
appearance. They could be using it as an
Sup?
infiltration unit of some kind. I'd recommend capturing it for further
You
analysis.
guys are really bad at this whole shooting thing. It's okay, Simon is here to save the day, as usual. 63% hit chance? Yeah, have it. You wanna have some more? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Is Simon actually he's actually in bad cover right now, so that's probably not the best of ideas. It's 49% chance to hit there. Is my sniper at least in range? Okay, I can actually finally use my sniper. Alright. Come on. Oh my god, you're terrible.
Missed the target.
Yes, you did. I assume that's because you're awful. Well, honestly, we're really, really close with the shotgun, so chances are we can just finish him off with that. Really, Lewis?
Missed.
How is that even possible? Good lord. Alright, what shots can we take? There's a 53% chance to hit there, 82% chance to hit there. So we'll take that. So that's him out of the way. So at least half our guys aren't being flanked. Unfortunately, the other half still are, so... Who else do we have that can shoot?
The job itself seemed trivial. Delivering equipment
Okay,
to a
this is
drop
actually a
point.
problem. Oh, yeah, it is a problem. I was just checking. Yeah, yes, it's still a problem. So the problem is that we currently have... Oh, no, he can move this turn, actually, so no, it's not a problem at all. I can actually... He's in Overwatch, though. I'm going to get shot at. I'll take that chance. I've got to, because it's either that or I take the chance. That's going to be a hit. So that's going to be a lot of damage, but it won't kill him. So the situation would have been I would have been flanked, or the Overwatch would have actually resulted in my target being shot at, which would be really bad. So I'd rather take damage on my heavy than that. So it was sadly a not ideal situation. Oh god, he's still flanked. Ooh, god damn it. I don't like that at all. This is a really rough mission. This probably explains why I died the first time I attempted it. Alright. We've got to take him out quickly. Come on. At least hit your next shot. Oh!
That is not good.
God. Alright, and take a 49%, or I can fire a rocket. You know, I'm going to fire a rocket because, quite frankly, I just don't want to risk anything else. There we go. So he's been dealt with for the moment. And that's a lot of cover taken down around that area as well. Do we have any hard cover we can go into whatsoever here? Short answer, no. There isn't, which makes this mission even more terrible. No hard cover, man. But we're going to go forward. We don't have a choice in the matter. The extraction point is over there, so we're going to have to deal with a lot of light cover, because whoever designed this mission was a goddamn masochist.
Once I saw this device, I began to fear the implications of our involvement.
Let's keep pushing forward. We'll probably get another drop of aliens pretty soon. Try and get into the best cover we have available. Reload. Sniper can stay in that position. He's in a good spot. Here's something we don't get a spawn here when I've only got one guy on Overwatch. Let's put Lewis on Overwatch and move 2 by 2.
I've crossed many lines during my life, but now we all face a common enemy.
Well, I could move him there, because if there's a drop, then what will happen is it'll be Overwatch, so there's no risk of taking a sprint forward there and not putting him in heavy cover, because they won't shoot. So we've got Thin Man there. Okay, so he's totally rocketable. Oh, Thin Man right there, which, come on, you can surely kill him from there. Sick! Alright, that's a really, really good start, because he should go down really quickly. Okay. So, in theory, this guy should go down like a ton of bricks. It's only a sectoid as well, which makes things even easier. Where's the guy with the shotgun? 77% chance to hit. It's pretty good. But you know what's better than 77% chance to hit? Yeah. Oh, bollocks. This was a stupid move. God, I'm lucky. I completely forgot it was an Overwatch. Like, oh, no. It's alright. He's going down. 100% chance. You are dead, son. Thank you.
Dead in the water here.
Alright, so he's been dealt with. So we can continue to push forward. Oh, sectoid there. Alright. So they even throw in a couple of enemies for good measure. Hunker down, make sure he's not going to take any damage from that. Push Hannah forward into a better defensive position. Sniper still has one more shot in him before he's going to have to reload. Although, what I'd like to actually do with the sniper is just tear forward, because I'm not gaining a benefit from being on that higher ground. Plus, it also gives him something else to shoot at. Can't take a shot from here. Dashing forward is an option. Don't want to put him into light cover because he's at great risk of actually being killed, so we'll dash forward.
Heads up, Commander. We've got an intermittent contact. It's something different from the others.
Huh. What? Oh, seriously? You're gonna throw a chrysalid at me? This early in the game? Wow. That is horrible. God damn. Alright, Rutherford. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But I think there's 2 in rocket area. Yeah, those are in rocket range, so that's actually really, really good for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to rocket that area and kill 2 dudes, hopefully, assuming I can get the shot. There we go, that's the shot. Okay, Simon, take the shot. Make it work. Yeah! Now all we have to do is deal with the chrysalid. Thankfully, it's actually a weaker version of the chrysalid, it would appear. Chrysalids usually have 10 HP, that one has 8, so that's much better news than it would otherwise have been. But we do need to still be careful regardless. Okay, so the chrysalid was over there, which means, like, running distance-wise, it shouldn't be able to get in range of me. So I'm going to sit here on Overwatch. If it charges at me, we'll be able to deal with it. Can't see it from here, but we can go in Overwatch with him. And this would be a good opportunity to send What's-His-Face forward a bit. Not by much. You don't rush escort.